So our topic for tonight is uh, total quality management. So our quotation for today is from Deming. Right, what? Deming. So according to him, uncontrolled variation is the enemy of quality. So here is the Chinese translation. I'll just let you see it. Okay. So the concept of quality. Oh, wrong translation. Concept of quality is that the expected service being realized. Can you see the Chinese word? So I put them there. The effect of a certain customer's view on something as they receive it. So let's say you went to McDonald's, Mai Tang Lao, and you ordered hamburger or han pop. When you receive it, what do you feel? Are you happy, or are you not satisfied with the hamburger? That's just an example. And customer expectations should be fulfilled by the quality of the actual product or service received. So that is the concept of quality. So quality of products and services. So there are various features of product and service quality. For now, we will focus first on the product or 善补. You have the functionality, 可能性, reliability, 可较性. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Usability or 可用性. Can you use the product or maybe not? 你会用还是不会用那个善补? Maintainability. Forgot the second and third word. So there you go. And efficiency. Is the product efficient? Will it last long? And is it worth using the product? And portability. I think you can see the translation. For service or 服务, you have the quality of customer service. Quality of service design. And last but not least is the service delivery. Now, as you can see, there are 6 features of product quality. 一二三四五六 and sorry, 对不起，第四 value for money. So there are 4. So I would like to ask you, 质量是什么? Or what is quality? Can you give me a definition of quality? 你对质量的定义是什么? What is your personal definition? Can someone tell me? How about Elena? Fang Fang. What is quality?
I think the quality is about the goods or service, the standard. Whether it meet people's demand in some sections.
Yes, 对对. How about Eric? 李泽龙, if I'm right. What is quality? Eric? Lee Zhelong, 质量是什么? Can someone tell me what is quality? Aside from what Elena said before we move on. Let's see. How about Windy? What is quality for you? What do you seek? You know, 如果你在麦当劳买汉堡，你想什么？麦当劳的质量是什么？What is the quality? Mawala. Okay, so Summer, 你在哪里? Are you there? Okay. So I think Elena gave a good example, good definition of quality. But for me, when you say quality, I think about Quaker. Huh?
Hello, hello.
Oh,
I'm
yes, yes,
Eric.
yes, Eric.
Eric.
Who's speaking? Sorry.
Yes. What is quality?
Oh, Eric. Okay. Quality
Eric,
is
yeah. I think quality is the particular character of things or product.
yes. Huh? Okay. I heard what you said. It's yeah. We have our own personal definitions of quality. Wait, David. It's a long day. Eric, sorry. You are correct. No, but for me, when I think of quality, I think of Quaker. Quaker, no? Specification. Does it follow? Let's say you go to McDonald's, there is the standard size of that hand power product. If you eat a little 很小的汉堡, do you feel satisfied? Do you like it? Maybe not. 好吃吗？不好吃? That is one of the aspects of quality. So, okay. So there are many definitions, but I think those are good enough. So I'll just show you. Definition of quality. So there are many definitions. I will just show you some. So one is degree of excellence. The other is, okay. Garvin divides the definition of quality. There are 5 categories, including product, user, and value base. He gave 8 attributes to define quality. Performance, 表现. Features, features. 特征 reliability, 可靠性 performance, durability, serviceability. This one is the favorite, of, especially for the women, aesthetics. 美学 and perceived quality. 感知质量. That's one of the hardest aspect of quality. We have our own standards. So another definition is a state in which value entitlement is realized for the customer. It gives value. Or 价值. in which value entitlement is realized for the customer and provider in every aspect of the business relationship. So you are building a relationship with your customer through your product and services. 业务关系. It's a business relationship. If your products and services are excellent, then your customer will keep buying or availing your service. They will repeat and repeat and repeat. They will support you. And if they will keep supporting you, then you will earn a lot of profits. 许多利润，
许多利润，
利润, So it will gives you many profits. Now, another definition of quality is that quality is conformance to the requirements or specification. I agree with this one, because especially for the product, there is a certain specification or queka. And meeting or even exceeding the customer expectations. So that's another definition of quality. If you use mathematical method or 数学方法, quality is defined as the ratio of performance to expectation. So we will not be doing this, but here is the formula. Quality is equal to performance over expectation. I will send you right away. Now, the focus topic for tonight is TQM. So, what is TQM? I'll just show you a bit. So, total quality management, or TQM, is a continuous effort by the management as well as the employees. Not just the management, but we as employees are helping the organization to ensure long-term customer loyalty.
客户忠诚度，
Yeah, the customer loyalty and customer satisfaction.
消费者满意度，
There you go. So we have also the translation below. So that is one of the definitions of total quality management. Another definition is that it is a strategy, 战略, for continuously improving performance at every level and in all areas of responsibility. It's also a management philosophy and company practices that aim to harness the human and material resources of an organization in the most effective way to achieve the objectives of the organization. So not just the human resources, but also your materials, your raw materials. So this one is from British Standards Institution. So there you go. Here is the Chinese translation. It's also a management approach of an organization centered on quality based on the participation of all its members. So everyone in the organization must be give their inputs, must help, participate, and aiming at long-term success through customer satisfaction and benefits to the members of the organization and to the society. 这是 ISO 9000 ISO 9000意思 And I think this one is the last. It seeks to integrate all organizational functions such as marketing, finance, design, engineering, production, customer service, and many more to focus on meeting the customer's needs and organizational objectives. So this one is the focus, the one with the underline. I cannot say the words. There you go. So the goal of TQM is to do things right the first time always. 做整脚的是第一次forgot the other word, 总是 That is the goal of TQM. You do it right on the first time, first try. No mistakes as much as possible. The key principles of TQM. I'll just show this one. Commitment from management, employee empowerment, and continuous improvement. So for the commitment from management, we have like a plan, do, check up. Or I should timing the cycle. So we start with plan. Then do, and then check, and last but not the least, the act. So let's describe each of them. So first and foremost is the planning phase. So employees put forth their queries and problems which needs to be addressed. 员工提出他们需要forgot the other word 的让问和问题。So that is the first definition. Next is a list of various daily challenges in activities helps in understanding and analyze the root cause of the problems. Third, 第三是
你听得懂吗？听得懂。
你的 mic it's on. Okay. Proper research from the data can help them find solutions for almost all these difficulties. Therefore, it is more reliable for achieving the lasting solutions. And here is the translation. Translation for the third bullet. Okay. And second is the doing phase. So it is a plausible solution. A plausible solution is developed by the stakeholders or the employees in the planning phase. And then well thought out policies or tactics are formulated and then implemented to address the challenges presented to the employees. And the third is that the efficiency and effectiveness of the employed strategies as well as the solutions are evaluated at this stage. Number 3 is the checking phase. So it's a comparative analysis is performed before and after. So you are monitoring before and after to evaluate the effectiveness of the processes and measure the results. Okay. And it provides an efficient result of the process. So you are more after the result of what you did for the company. You may decide to try out more changes. You can make improvements and repeat the doing and checking phases. But if your original plan doesn't definitely isn't working, you will need to return to the planning phase. This one, the first one. If it's not working. So here's the definition. 可能决定很多但是如果你的先是让定性不同，你将要味道So that is the third definition. And the last one is the acting phase. So this is where you implement your solution. But remember, PDCA, no, the plan, do, check, act. This for processes is a loop, no, not a process with a beginning and end. No? So PDCA 是一个有使用语的是一个 So that is the definition for the second bullet. So you can read it later. And your improved process or product becomes the new baseline. So once you make the improvements, you will again have the plan, do, check, act begin again. No? 也开始 ulit, no? Sorry. Start again. So that is our third bullet. I'll just be sending it later. So 7 elements of TQM. I'll just show it to you, but then we will discuss this in more detail. No? So you have the foundation, and then the ethics. No? Within the foundation, you have the ethics or 伦理, and then you must have the trust, no? 相信. And then the building bricks. You need training, teamwork, and leadership. For the binding bricks, you have the communication. No? We will discuss it later before our link ends. And then for the root, recognition. Okay. 为什么信任和道德很重要啊? The ethics and trust, why is it important? Let's say if you're building a house, constructing a house, if the foundation is not stable, no? The house will not stand. You cannot erect the building, no? Or structure. No? It's just the same for management. 伦理 and 相信, no? Very important for the management in order to continue the improvements. Next is the building bricks. So you need training, teamwork, and leadership. No? I always like to make comparison of management in construction because, of course, that is my background. So you need to train the people, training, 训练, and also the teamwork. Because without the teamwork, 团队合作, you cannot coordinate, or communicate with each other. And most important is the leadership, the one who will guide. 领导. Next is the binding bricks. So what is the binding bricks? This one is very important. Communication. 沟通. And 最后是the roof, the apex of the building, 屋顶, roof, is the recognition or 认出. If you are not recognized, you cannot continue on. You might leave the organization. It is important that the effort of the team or the company or the organization is recognized by the upper management in order for the total quality management cycle to continue. You must not stop the TQM. So there are many techniques. 有很多技术. 技术. Okay, so I'm correct. No? So we're just going to discuss the basics. No? We have the quality circles, benchmarking, Six Sigma, quality partnering, and last but not the least is continuous improvement. But there are still many others. It's not, however, it's a little bit too advanced or so far not important to all organizations. Maybe it's more specialization. So let's start with the quality circles. 质量权，权
质量圈，
Okay, no? So it's a group of 6 to 12 volunteer employees who meet regularly to discuss and solve problems that affect the quality of their work. Correct me if I'm wrong. No? 有6到12名浪浪 OK 继承的小记，他们一起开开会，浪浪的 OK 工作，然后质量的问题 ，they're doing what they can. They're discussing on what problems needed to be solved right away and possible problems in the future. 未来可能出现的问题 They're trying to do their best. At a set time during the work week, the members meet, identify problems, and try to find solutions. They are troubleshooters.
麻烦解决者，
Okay, so that's what they are. No? 麻烦解决者 troubleshooter. And they push the decision making to an organization level. Because they are employees, they are the ones doing the operations day by day. 每天 at which recommendations can be made by the people who do the job and know it better. No? It's your specialization. You do this job every day, so you know how to fix the problem. No? That is quality circles. Actually, almost every organization uses quality circles. You know? It's just that most of the people do not know. Weekly meetings. 每周理会就是一个例子 So weekly meeting is an example of that. They discuss what should be solved, what should be done regarding the possible problems and recurring problems in the company. 第二是 benchmarking. Hindi ko nalagyan ng definition. Forgot to put the definition. 基准测试.
基准测试，
Okay? Hindi ko magana kasi yung speaker. Okay. So it was introduced by Xerox. Xerox is a company, photocopy, 1979年, and is now considered a major component. So there are many ways. So benchmarking is another. The continuous process of measuring products, services, and practices against the toughest competition. 将你的东西与竞争对手进行比较。So that's what you're doing in
将你
benchmarking.
的公司与竞争对手进行比较。
So let's say 麦当劳 McDonald's is comparing itself to, let's say, 比如说 KFC. Another here is 在菲律宾 McDonald's 麦当劳的competitor. What is competitor? 主要竞争对手是快乐风，所以那他们两个 they're always doing the benchmarking. They're always comparing each other. Who is doing better? And how can they further improve their processes? So organizations may also use benchmarking for generating new business ideas. 战胜新的商业理念。
产生新的商业理念，
Okay? Assessing market demand. 评估市场需求。
评估市场需求，
需求 sorry. 对不起. Or identifying the best practices. What is the best practices within the industry? Let's say the airplane, 飞机. What is the best practices in operating an airline? 经营航空 空公司
经营航空公司。
So they're trying to identify what is the best practice. This one I'll put a translation after the class, but you have to find out who is the best in the industry first. No? And then you have the gap measurement. What are the standards, no, compared to yours? Is your standard superior or inferior to your competition? Third is the improvement potential. No? You can adjust the data to make performance comparable. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit too long for me.
调整数据以使性能具有合理性。
Okay, so that's it, no? And then the best practices, no? You are identifying the important actions. The important practices which leads to the best practices. And then consensus building, new targets, no? Target 的中文是什么？ 新目标 new targets, and then implementation. So this is the last one. 最后的是执行。So that is the last step. But within the steps, you have the communication. Or 沟通 It's very important in all, not just in business, but even in everyday life. You have to have proper communication. So these are the steps in benchmarking. And then Six Sigma is one of the favorite in production of products. Wala siyang definition. Okay. So it was developed by Motorola. No? You remember Motorola? 从前的手机的平板 And then it was also used by General Electric, the one who produces refrigerator, 冰箱. So it's a quality control methodology that emphasizes a relentless pursuit of higher quality and lower cost. Now that is their aim. High quality, low cost. Okay, so I'll read it. 最等到并持和更低成本的不显最久 That is the aim of Six Sigma. Like all processes, the Sigma is also made of two methodologies. 两个的方法论 You have the DMAIC, standing for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control. Now, I will put the translation later, but define, I think you know it already. Define 是定义，measure 措施 Okay, so it's just a little bit different. Okay, analyze, see, improve. And letter C is control. 控制 Those are the five, the mic, which provide a structure way for organizations for process improvement. So 流程改进 And DMADD, it's a little bit different, but it's not a focus. You're going to make a new process. So one is process improvement and the other one is making a new process. 只做新工艺, new process. Huh? 如果你的热水器里是sigma，而不是6sigma，你每年抢油不是4小时，没有热水，再有sigma，你一年没有热水的小时间不到2分钟。I'm improving. OK， 如果你的智能手机体是 sigma， I'm forgetting these 2 words. Can someone help me? OK， 你每月抢油4小时没有服务。再用sigma 1个月，大blank 是9秒。So I'm just repeating， 一个是 sigma blank blank， 通常会让第3步 blank 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 blank。Okay， so I already explained it. So every 3 truckloads, but here 5350 truckloads before there is a defect. And then you have the quality partnering. How many have we discussed? I think there are 3 already, or 4. So it involves assigning dedicated personnel with a particular functional area of the business in identifying opportunities for quality improvement. So it's like you hired people to work on a separate department just to focus on quality. So this integrated partnering approach to quality makes it possible to detect and address defects early in the product life cycle. So usually they are testers. Testers is 测试人员.
测试人员
Okay, so I'm correct. Another advantage of this approach is that quality partners are viewed as insiders. They are people from the organization. 知情人, they are not considered as consultants or outside. They are not considered as 顾问. 顾问, rather they are people of the organization and peers, who are readily accepted into the work group. I'll put a translation of that later. I forgot that one. And I think one of the most important is continuous improvement, or Kaizen. 中文是开进化, it's from the 日本语的 Kaizen. That's the Japanese pronunciation, Kaizen. So the improvements of a large number of small incremental improvements in all areas of the organization. Usually, when people are making improvements, let's say new 新的 manager, 你们的公司有新经理, the improvement is or adjustments are very big. The changes are very big. But on Kaizen or Kaijin, it's very small. Small, bit by bit, little by little. 一点一点地. So there you go. So the basic philosophy is that improving things a little bit at a time, all the time, has the highest probability of success. If you change something or improve it suddenly, people will be shocked. The culture of the office will be affected, and even your customer,客户, okay, the customer will be affected. 客户. So a little adjustment is much better. So it is a philosophy. 开正是一个学 And innovations can start simple, and employees can build on their success in this unending process. Kaizen cannot end. No, it's continuous. Oh, no translations. Okay. EQM, blah blah blah. Okay. So that is the translation of the previous slide. So this one. And with that, end of lesson. 非常感谢你，感谢你。So Pushakang, so they have placed the background, 公司的 background, so a brief history, 公司的历史 and then the main business, what do they sell? What are their products and services? So what is their main business? So they say here it's manufacturing. Next is the management status. 富士康的管理地位 So what is the problem in the company? 比如说富士康 or Foxconn. So here are their problems. So they said that there is a quota that they should sell. Another is the division of labor. Third is the quality of the production line managers. Disputes. And fourth is management is way too strict. And the advantages and disadvantages of the current management. What are the advantages and disadvantages? And that's it. That will be your final presentation. Okay, can we have a picture? Can you turn on your camera? The link is about to expire, no? Okay. Okay, for those who
请打开你的相机。
各位同学，打开摄像头喽，打开视频。
There you go. Just one, no? Just one more, Aaron. 你会请打开你的相机。Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Thank you, thank you. Okay.
开你的摄像头。
Okay. 1、2、3。谢谢。So my Chinese is improving a little bit. I'm learning, just like you. I hope you learn a lot. I will send the PowerPoint after the class. I'll just add a little bit more translation. And with that,
Yeah, Professor.
I already gave you the case study in your email. Please check.
I haven't received your email.
谢谢，再见，拜拜。
Bye.
Hi,
Bye,
Professor.
Bye,
teacher.
明天
Professor Eric has said something.
Sorry.
Hello.
Eric, 你说吧。
啊
I did not receive your email.
Email. Okay, thank you.
Professor Eric has said something.
Sorry.
Hello.
Eric，你说吧。
啊
I did not receive your email.
email. Okay. Thank you.